I'm
Yeah.
here, Brian.
There she is. There she is. Let me see. There she is on the other camera. Okay, there we go. It says Cookie. What's up, Miss District headed to regional? You good?
I'm good.
Hey, this is your crew, Judy. This is your crew, and you've been on all of our you were on our district meeting to start the campaign and help us create those ideas. You've been with us through thick and thin. Judy, talk to these guys about some of the sacrifices real quick. It was amazing during our transition over here. People don't know you lost who you thought was some cool people, and we all go through these where people start judging us. And Judy, talk to them about just the trials and tribulations of even getting to district. We all face them.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Hey guys, first of all, I want to say, I hope y'all can't hear that echo because we're on two different devices. But anyway,
You okay?
first of all, I want to say, I just have to thank you, Mr. Bean, Mr. Brian Bean, for introducing us to this company and for being persistent the way that you are, because of the things that you have taught us is the reason that we are where we are. But getting here to district is all in the mindset. I know I talk about mindset a lot because that mindset is so very, very important. You gotta have a mindset not to quit. You gotta adopt that idea that I won't quit no matter what, because you gotta know that when times get tough, you gotta be even more persistent. You gotta find a way. You gotta make a way. You gotta find a solution. Because remember, all the knowledge that you gain daily, every day that you wake up and do this job, do this thing, you are gaining knowledge. And you got to remember too that setbacks are only temporary. And one of the things that I like doing is I watched someone else persevere. I watched my husband, Charles Ivory. I watched Brian Bean. I watched people like you guys push forward. I know that, I don't know Brian Bean, but I know well enough to know that Brian Bean didn't wake up wealthy when he was born. He didn't wake up with this particular mindset. He didn't wake up as a person with that has that I won't quit attitude. Do any of you out here think that Mr. Bean or my husband or anyone else that's successful, do you think that they have never quit? Of course they quit. But what the difference between us and them is that they learned from what happened that made them want to quit, and it made them grow, and they just moved forward.
That's right.
And something else I could tell you about, not quitting before your time is up is, that mindset of not quitting is that you need to call someone. You need to have someone on your call list that supports your goals. I am fortunate that I have my husband, Charles Ivory. He supports my goals. You need someone that supports your goals, someone that you can talk to, someone that you feel comfortable with. You know how Alcoholics Anonymous, AA, they have someone that you could call if you feel like taking that drink. You call them, they call them your sponsor. Well, that sponsor is supposed to help talk you down off that ledge. They say, hey man, don't give up on what we got going on, hang on. Well, in this business, you need a goal sponsor. You need someone that supports your goals, and they're gonna say, hey man, remember when you told me you wanted to do A, B, C, X, Y, Z by the time you get to this point? Don't quit, man. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. You need to have someone that you could call like that. And you need to go back to your reason why. See, we get into this business and we forget that we had a list of whys. You need to remind yourself why you started this business. What was your goal? What did you want to do? Who did you do this for? Did you do it for yourself? Did you do it for your children? Did you do it for your children's children? Did you do it because you want to be the one to break that generational curse? Did you do it because of your health? And I heard someone say that earlier, Mr. Herschel said that. Did you do it because you want to get your time back? Your why will push you further in this business if you just remember your why. Now this one right here, I'm telling you, and I'm gonna wind this down. I know y'all, I just get so excited about this business, and I see people quitting before their time. You've got to find a different how. Now, what do I mean by that? Everyone know the definition of insanity is that you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting some different results, right? That's the definition of insanity. Well, how does that relate to this business? Because you're doing what you want to do the way you want to do it instead of following the strategies, the techniques, and the methods that Mr. Brian House has put out there for us. You doing what you want to do, and you keep doing it that way because you're stubborn. You think, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to handle this. I got this. I'm going to make this business work, and it's not working for you. Do you know we're looking at you like you're insane? Follow the strategies that's set up for us. Go into your back office. We got a business academy that was set up by none other than our own Mr. Brian Bean. That's teaching you all the things that you need to do to be successful in this business. That business academy that's out there, with that, you have zero excuses for being successful in this business. Zero excuses. And last but not least, don't worry about the stepping stones that jump up in front of you as a reason to push you further. Don't use them as an excuse for you to quit. And yes, that's exactly what some of you are doing. You're using a stepping stone that fall out in front of you. And one of those stepping stones is that my friends and family won't follow me. Well, they're not. Don't use that as your excuse to just give up. If you don't remember anything that Brian Bean had said one time, we talked about, and it really stuck with me. We talked about the bamboo plant. He said it takes 5 years for the bamboo to even grow the roots. So you see nothing. They plant it and it's nothing for 5 years. It's just growing roots, a part that you can't see. That root for us is our foundation. We got 5 years that we need to grow our foundation. But then after those 5 years, that bamboo plant, it shoots up 25 meters in no time at all. That is the same thing in this business. So just because you can't see it right now, don't mean that nothing is happening. If nothing else, you are learning. You are growing with the knowledge that you have. You know what to do and what not to do. You learn from everything that is happening to you as you are coming up in this business. So don't give up before you can physically see what this business can and has done for you. And I give my time back to Mr. Brian Bean. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to get that off my chest, because it was burning, Brian. It was burning. I had to say
we can't have no heartburn. We ain't having no heartburn. Y'all give it up. Audio, man. Y'all give our audio round of applause, please.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, sis.
The message, Queen.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You right.
Queen.